She seemed destined to become Juliet, yet her life was far greater than a single unforgettable role. Long before the standing ovations, before the Golden Globe, before audiences around the world fell in love with her glowing presence on the silver screen, there was a quiet young girl growing up in Buenos Aires with dreams in her heart and a future she could never have imagined. Before we dive into today's story, take a quick second to subscribe to the channel and hit notification bell. Olivia Hussey entered the world on April 17, 1951, born to an Argentine tango singer and a kind English mother who always believed her daughter was meant for something truly special. After her parents went their separate ways, young Olivia moved across the ocean to London, a city that would completely reshape her future. She joined the renowned Italia Cani Academy of Theatre Arts, where her remarkable talent became impossible to ignore almost from the very beginning. By the age of 13, she was already appearing as a professional performer on London's stages. Then came the opportunity, the role, the one that transforms a life forever. At only 15 years old, Olivia was chosen to portray Juliet in Franco Zeffirelli's magnificent 1968 film version of Romeo and Juliet. She had been selected from more than 500 hopeful actresses, and the instant she appeared before the camera, everyone understood exactly what made her extraordinary. Roger Ebert admired her performance. Reviewers described her as almost ethereal. Then, at the 1969 Golden Globe Awards, she received the honor of New Star of the Year. She was only 16 years old, yet what truly set Olivia Hussey apart was that she would never allow herself to be remembered for only one performance. In 1974, she starred in the cult horror favorite Black Christmas with a calm yet powerful presence, proving she could captivate audiences in an entirely different genre. 3 years later came Jesus of Nazareth in 1977, where she portrayed the Virgin Mary with such gentle dignity and grace that viewers watched in complete silence. The following year, she shared the screen with Peter Ustinov, Bette Davis, and Sir Laurence Olivier. The young girl who once lived in Buenos Aires was now working alongside some of the greatest legends the film industry had ever known. Throughout the 1980s, her career carried her across the world, from Japan to Australia, as her reputation continued to grow with unmistakable international recognition. Then, in 1990, she returned to the screen with remarkable strength in 2 memorable productions that devoted fans continue to celebrate today. Psycho 4. The beginning showcased her haunting yet deeply compassionate portrayal of Norman Bates' mother, while Stephen King's it introduced her warmth, resilience, and humanity to an entirely new generation of viewers who would never forget her performance. Yet behind the elegance, the talent, and the worldwide admiration, Olivia quietly struggled with something deeply personal. She lived with agoraphobia, a condition made even more difficult by the enormous fame that surrounded her. Even so, she refused to let it define her life. She found comfort through meditation, faith, the love of her children, and the meaningful stories she still longed to share. In 2018, she revealed that personal journey in her heartfelt memoir, The Girl on the Balcony, a book that was honest, compassionate, and profoundly emotional. Olivia Hussey passed away on December 27, 2024, at the age of 73. Yet she left behind something that time itself can never erase, a legacy every bit as timeless as Shakespeare's own words. She did far more than simply portray Juliet. She carried Juliet's passion, courage, elegance, and spirit throughout her life. And that is a gift the world will always remember.